Leanne and I had one of the most fantastic experiences of our life, thanks to one of our good friends, Val Staples and Mattel. We were invited to the premiere of the Masters of the Universe live action movie 2026 in New York City, and we got to attend the after party thanks to Mattel. And Leanne, I have to say, this experience was amazing. I'm so glad I got to experience it with you and so many of our longtime, old school MOTU friends that we've made through the fandom.
Yeah, I mean, movie aside, I think the best part of it was just experiencing it all with you guys. I mean, we've been friends for like decades.
Yeah.
And to be able to, I mean, we met up because of this fandom,
Yep.
and to be there with like Adam Tyner and, some of our other good friends, like the Four Horsemen were there. Some other people we've met through He-Man.org. It was an amazing experience.
And to top it off, I suspected something like this might happen, but there's no guarantees. Travis Knight, the director of the movie, came out and introduced some of the cast members that were there. We got to see, Sorceress, Evil-Lyn, Teela, and He-Man himself, Nicholas Galitzine. And we just want to share that moment with everyone. And again, humbled to have been a part of the process and so happy to be a lifelong He-Man and She-Ra fan.
Yep, just an amazing experience.
But no, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys. But I do have a confession to make. I love you, man. Woo! That's not generally something you discuss in polite society. That's not witty cocktail party banter. It's generally something you keep hidden. But no, I do love He-Man. In fact, I've loved He-Man for pretty much my entire life. I was 8 years old, yes. Yes, woo indeed. I was 8 years old, woo. We're just gonna randomly woo stuff. I was 8 years old when I discovered Masters of the Universe for the very first time. I loved those things so much. I played with the toys, I read the comics, I watched the cartoons. I have Adam's introductory speech from the Filmation cartoon etched in my brain. I can recite it for you now. I won't. Do it! I'm Adam, Prince of Eternia. No, that's not that. I loved He-Man so much that I even made my own He-Man home movie with my dad's borrowed video camera.
Show it!
No. You do not want to see that. That will never see the light of day. But 40 years later, we now have my second He-Man movie. This just goes to show that if you cling to childish obsessions long enough, eventually someone in Hollywood will mistake that for a vision. But look, honestly, we really did believe in this stuff because we live in an era where everything is ironic and detached and algorithmically focus grouped, and we believed in this movie sincerely. We love this movie sincerely. Everybody poured their heart into this movie, and I think you're going to see that. This movie is something that believes that doing the right thing matters, that kindness matters, that hope isn't stupid, it's essential. And frankly, after the last handful of years, that feels almost radical. But in making of this movie, I learned a few valuable lessons. One is that making a big, sweeping fantasy epic is hard. It's really, oh my God, guys, it's so hard. But what helps is if you surround yourself with extraordinary people, with ridiculously talented actors. When you do that, people assume you know what you're doing. And what a cast we had. So, first off, we got some amazing guests here tonight. So I'd love for you to go warm up with them. We have, first of all, someone who brings grace, intelligence, emotional depth and complexity, and so much elegance to every movie that she's in, that every movie she's in looks 25% more expensive. It's true, I checked. Ladies and gentlemen, as the Sorceress, the magnificent Morena Baccarin! Audiences love her, directors love her, even the internet loves her. And the internet hates everyone. Not this lady, folks, because she put the evil in Evil-Lyn. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the wicked and wickedly talented Alison Brie. Our next guest proves that charisma is indeed a superpower. Some people study it, some people write books about it, some people attend very expensive seminars. That's not gonna happen. You're not gonna figure it out. You know why? Because Camila Mendes walks in a room and she just owns it. She gets on with it. Ladies and gentlemen, as Teela, the warrior goddess herself, the luminous Camila Mendes! All right, well, you know, you can't have a He-Man movie without He-Man himself. So our final guest had a very, very daunting assignment. Not curing disease, not solving the Middle East crisis, something much more difficult. He had convinced the world that he was He-Man. And boy, did he. You know, because He-Man, his basic characteristics are muscles, courage, muscles, and occasionally shouting at the sky and holding a big ass sword. And man, can this guy do that? Really, not really. He really filled out that one thought, I gotta tell you. And you're about to see why. He's mighty, he's magnificent, he's meticulously manscaped. Ladies and gentlemen, the most powerful man in the universe, your He-Man, my lover, Nicholas Galitzine! Thanks so much, guys.